What's up guys, Ben McElroy here. We're going to break down the 3 biggest mistakes people make on the carnivore diet and how you can watch out for them. Let's get into the video. So the first mistake a lot of people make when they get into the carnivore diet is they don't plan ahead correctly and they don't have enough food on hand to satiate themselves when they need it. A lot of us eat a lot of carbohydrates and we're able to just go into the pantry and grab a quick snack. We're able to do this, eat bread, things that'll hold us over. On this diet, you're basically cooking every single meal, or you're cooking in advance and like pulling stuff out of the fridge and reheating it. Either way, making sure that you have enough meat on hand to meet the next couple of days worth of food needs is super critical if you're going to be successful in this diet. If not, you're going to be like me on the first day of this diet where I realized, oh no, I don't have any meat in my fridge, and I had to wait until 7 p.m. to get off of work, go to the grocery store, get some food, and then come back home and be able to prepare it. So please don't involuntarily fast for almost 24 hours just because you didn't plan ahead. So making sure that you get your grocery shopping done ahead of time if you're going to start this diet is crucial. The second big mistake that you got to watch out for if you're going to be doing this diet is to make sure that you prepare ahead of time and do your research and come at it with a plan and a strategy and stipulations on what success looks like in trying this diet. A lot of people hear these flashy ideas like keto, carnivore, vegan, vegetarian, paleo, you name it, it exists, but they don't always plan ahead to think about, okay, what exactly do I want to do and why and for how long? If you go into this without any clear goals or expectations of yourself, you're not probably going to overcome the hunger cravings, the carbohydrate cravings, the crash, and the keto flu or the carnivore flu that's going to strike if you do even make it that long. So if you're not focused and driven and with a clear idea of what you're trying to achieve and why, you're going to struggle with this diet because hunger and the satiation of the stomach is one of those things that affects all of us in such a weird, powerful way. So number 2 is definitely making sure that you understand what you're signing yourself up for, what the benefits are, what the cons are, and how to prepare ahead of time. And finally, number 3, the third biggest mistake people make when they start the carnivore diet or one of the adjacent diet plans is they have an unrealistic expectation of their results, the speed it will take to achieve those results, or rose-colored glasses, as it were. So make sure if you're going to do this diet or if you're entertaining this that you sit down critically, you think about it, you observe it from different angles, get counsel from those around you before jumping headlong into something like this. Like, this can have serious health ramifications. It is definitely not a diet designed for everyone, and it's possibly not even the optimal diet for your entire life, but it can be a very powerful tool if used correctly. So make sure you do your research, you're educated, and that you don't do this on a whim, because trust me, the last 9 days have not been easy, and it's been a huge lifestyle adjustment for me. So that's the third biggest mistake that a lot of people make, is they jump headlong without doing the critical thinking and the long-term planning to think about, like meal planning for work. Like, how inconvenient is it for you if you work at the office and you eat your meals at the office? If you're hungry and on lunch, like, you're going to be reheating meat at work and there might not be suitable equipment for that. So it can be difficult. You can always find a way to overcome these obstacles, but make sure that you think ahead, and that way you don't find yourself at work as hungry as you can be and tempted to like cheat or like break the diet plan that you've been on just to get some calories in. So definitely plan ahead. There you have it, guys. Those are the 3 biggest mistakes that people make when they start the carnivore diet. They don't do the necessary preparation ahead of time. They don't have the strict, rigidized expectations of themselves, what they're committing to for how long and for why, what their why is. And so you need to have your preparation in place. You need to have your purpose for doing this. And then you need to have the support and the approval of those around you, especially if you're married. How inconvenient is it for me to be cooking steak that my wife's not eating while she's waiting to use the stove next to me so she can cook her dinner? Like, it can be a cause of strife and difficulty. And so making sure that you're communicating this, that you're on the same page, and that there's not going to be people detracting from you, because there's nothing worse than trying and struggling and like being in the depth of the keto flu and having your loved ones, your relatives, your friends being like, you should just eat some carbs, like just give up, dude, like it's not worth it. Like, don't quit on yourself. You've set the expectation of what success looks like for you. Now stick to it. Finish the task that you've set yourself, but do the necessary preparation so that you have an easier road of it. That's pretty much all I have for you guys on the video today. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you found this helpful. If you like this content and want to see more like it, please ring that notification bell, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.